Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my skincare with you. I've just come out of the shower. I've washed my hair. This is what it looks like when I wash it. It looks not the greatest. Anyway, I'm out of the shower. I washed my face with one of the products that I'm going to be talking about today. Let's just get into the video. Today I'll be talking to you about the Cica Glow Range from the DermaCo. So there is a cleanser slash face wash product. It's called the 2% Cica Glow Daily Face Wash, which contains Cica extract, tranexamic acid and licorice extract. Then there is a serum, which is the 10% Cica Glow Face Serum. This also contains tranexamic acid, apart from the Cica extract obviously, and also kojic acid. I'll get into all of these ingredients in a bit. I just want to introduce the products to you. And then I also have the 5% Cica Glow Daily Face Moisturizer, which contains Cica extract, alpha-arbutin and tranexamic acid. So let's get into the ingredients and talk about what they're supposed to do a little bit. First of all, starting with Cica, obviously. So Cica, you might also know by the name of Centella asiatica or Asiatica, however you pronounce it. It's basically an extract from a herb, I think, that's called gotu kola also. There's a lot of names used for this particular ingredient in the skincare industry. Most commonly, it's called Cica or Centella Asiatica or Asiatica. The reason it's so popular is because it's a brilliant ingredient to add into your skincare routine. If you constantly face issues like irritated skin, any redness in your skin, sensitive skin, because it's got amazing wound healing properties and it's also antimicrobial. So if any of those issues are being caused by or being triggered by any sort of bacterial activity on your skin, Cica can really help with that. It's also full of amino acids, fatty acids, it's got beta carotene. It's also very antioxidant rich. It contains the vitamins C, A, B1 and B2. So you're getting a whole range of stuff that's good for you in one ingredient. And apart from Cica, obviously, which is common with the rest of the two products as well, because they're all from the Cica line. I'll also get into the individual ingredients that are mentioned on the packaging. One of them being tranexamic acid. Tranexamic acid is basically, it's not like a chemical exfoliant, because when you hear the word acid, that's where your mind would usually go. It's not. It's basically a substance that kind of interferes with the melanin production in your skin. So it basically works like vitamin C or arbutin, which is in the Daily Glow Moisturizer from this range. They're both kind of similar in the way that they work against any sort of pigmentation happening in your skin. So whether that's existing pigmentation or pigmentation that is occurring after you've recovered from like a wound or acne or any kind of similar issue, where after the initial stage there's pigmentation that starts kind of coming up to the surface in your skin. So ingredients like kojic acid, arbutin, vitamin C as well obviously, and tranexamic acid, they all kind of work in the same way. So it's gonna make your skin brighter, it's gonna make your skin glow, and specifically with kojic acid, it's also very good at targeting dark spots and stuff. So as a whole, like looking at the bigger picture, this range is designed to make your skin glow, make your skin more even in terms of pigmentation and stuff. There's no like chemical exfoliants as far as I know. So it's not really going to work on texture, but the DermaCo has a plethora of other products that have chemical exfoliant based products, starting from a very, very low range that's going to be very good for sensitive skin, all the way up to the 30% AHA BHA solution. So there's something for everyone there. But this range is specifically designed to help your skin heal from any scars or wounds and stuff. Give your skin a lot of antioxidants, because that's very important. I think we miss out on antioxidants a lot. We keep talking about brightening products and chemical exfoliants, but antioxidants actually are really important because they repair the damage that your skin goes through and also kind of prevent any further damage from happening. So I've covered Cica, alpha-arbutin, tranexamic acid and kojic acid, and those are all the licorice extract as well. Licorice extract actually also kind of brightens your skin. So that's the general idea behind the range. So now coming to my skin went through a lot in the beginning of this year. Even till the last week or so, I was still having issues, like skin wise. So towards the end of January, I developed dermatitis. I'm not sure what kind exactly it was, but it started with a patch here and it traveled all the way down to my cheek area. I had a big patch on my chin as well. I took a lot of medication, oral medication, topical medication, like ointments, and I tried everything. It went on for really long. I've never had a flare up that bad. I'm not really sure what triggered it, but it lasted really long. And since then, I've been trying to be very, very gentle with my skin, not use a lot of chemical exfoliants. So what I'll do is every weekend or so, I will use a chemical exfoliant which is at the strength of about 5% to 10%. That usually works for me. I'll put on like an exfoliating serum at night, which could be something like lactic acid or a mixture of lactic acid and glycolic acid. In the middle of the week, I'll also use a salicylic acid serum, the one I talked about in one of the videos I put out with the DermaCo. It was like a 2% BHA solution. And that was while I still had the allergy. I started using it back then and I'm still using it now. So once or twice a week I'll do that. Apart from those days, the rest of the time I always focus on using really good moisturizers. If I'm using any serums or some sort of essence, I'll make sure that they have ingredients that are going to be healing. I'll make sure that there's a lot of antioxidants in there, and yeah, hydration basically. Those are the kind of products that I'm looking for. And this range, actually looking at the ingredients list and looking at the products themselves, I feel like they're gonna fit right into my routine because this is exactly the kind of stuff that I'm looking for. So in the shower, I used the cleanser. This is the kind of stuff that you would use as a face wash. It foams up and everything. So I've used it already, but just to show you, I'll show you what the texture is like. It's like a very fluid type of a gel, and also has some beads in there. I'm not sure what the beads are, but they're not the scrubbing kind. When you start massaging it on your skin, they burst. Looking at the ingredients list, I can tell you that it doesn't have any sulfates, which is great because sulfates, if you have a skin type like mine these days, sulfates feel kind of drying on the skin. If you have a face wash that has sulfates and your skin is kind of dehydrated, usually you will be one of those people who feel like their skin feels a bit tight after you wash your face. Like you wash your face, you pat it dry with a towel, and you immediately need to put on a product because you just feel that your skin is too tight. Sulfates can kind of cause that. So I had been noticing that quite frequently last year. So I switched to a cleanser that was sulfate free. And since then, I've received a lot of cleansers from the DermaCo and they're all sulfate free. So they work really well for me in that aspect. The absence of sulfates doesn't mean that the product doesn't foam up. It does. It's just that the surfactant agent, the agent or the ingredient that causes the foaming action, is a gentler one. And apart from that, it's filled with things like things that are like considered hydrating agents for your skin, moisturizing agents for your skin. Centella asiatica of course is in there, and actually I do see glycolic acid in here, which basically just means that it will give you a very gentle exfoliating action every time you use it, but it's actually quite far down the ingredients list, which also kind of means that it's at a very low concentration. It's going to be quite gentle on your skin. I don't think you need to be cautious with it. I think it's safe to be used every day. So that's the face wash. Then we come on to the serum. The serum comes in a 30 ml glass packaging. So this is called the 10% Cica Glow Face Serum. So I think the Cica extract is at a 10% concentration, which is great. It feels very similar to all their other serums. Very, very lightweight and very watery. Goes on very nicely. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works on my skin. This is kind of a first impressions video. I just didn't get around to using these products, but reading up about them, I'm kind of excited because there's a bit of surface redness on my skin still. Like my skin is very sensitive to the touch till now. The allergy is gone, touch wood, but there's some redness, like some scarring, as you can see. It's not from the allergy, it's from like just some acne that I had, but it's taking a lot longer this time for the redness to go away because I think my skin had been going through so much. So the serum it's disappeared on my skin. My skin just drank it up. Now I'll just layer the moisturizer over top. Ooh, this is what the moisturizer looks like. I think it's kind of like a gel. This is the 5% Cica Glow Daily Face Moisturizer. This contains Cica Alpha Arbutin, which is a good alternative for vitamin C. So vitamin C, it's a good ingredient. It's a great antioxidant. But it's very hard to stabilize. You have to be very wary of how you store it and the packaging and stuff, because it can lose its efficiency very quickly. So because vitamin C extracts are so hard to stabilize, alpha arbutin is like a very good substitute because it does the same thing, but it's very easily synthetically made in labs and stuff, so it's easier to stabilize, so it stays efficient for longer. So I've taken, like, you know how people say pea-sized amount? I've taken 2 peas worth because I'm sure my skin can use it. Yeah, it does feel like a gel, and I like that because I actually like using lightweight kind of moisturizers in the summer. I don't like heavy creams. And this gel is not like a watery gel, it's like a creamy gel. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That also kind of disappeared into my skin. I love how lightweight these products feel. I just layered like 2 layers of the serum and then the moisturizer, and it feels like nothing. I like that kind of stuff, especially when I'm going out and I have to put on sunscreen over this. So that's like 3 layers of skincare products, and if I'm going out, I might also even put on makeup. Not very likely, considering that it's summers. I don't usually do that because I sweat so much. I know it's just gonna run off of my face. There is no point. Max I'll do is just fill in my brows and put on like a lip tint or something. But layering products becomes easier, especially during summers, when you know that they're lightweight and they're doing the right things for you. And even with being lightweight, it's given my skin a kind of a dewy finish, which I always like. I'm not putting on sunscreen now because I know for a fact that I'm gonna stay home today and all my curtains and stuff are closed, so there is no sunlight entering my room. But if you sit near big windows and there's a lot of sunlight that comes into your house, I will definitely recommend wearing sunscreen. And of course, especially if you're stepping out of the house, you definitely need one. So definitely patch test your products and use sunscreen no matter what you use or what you don't use. And if you're interested in the products that I spoke to you about today, the Cica Glow Range from the DermaCo, you can go to their website. It's the dermaco.com, and you can use my code, which is Sharma20 in all small letters. Sharma 2022. It's changed. This is the updated one, and this code will give you a 20% off discount on your entire order from the DermaCo. The coupon doesn't apply on bundles and combos because they're already at discounted prices. And if not on the website, you can also check out the DermaCo products on Nykaa, Amazon and Flipkart. They're available on all of those platforms as well. Every time you purchase from the DermaCo, they link your order to a child that they help educate along with Bhumi. They have pledged to help over 10,000 students this year. And that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.